Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay, Casey, my name is Eduardo. That's like Edward with an O, and I'll be briefly talking about what social media features we have in StructureWeb and how they help partners promote their marketing to all the different social media networks that we have today. So it's been noted that the social media presence is an important piece of a company's marketing efforts. So um, according to some social media reports, about 121 billion minutes are spent on social media sites nowadays. So this basically makes our social media outlet great for company branding and recognition. So we're gonna go today briefly over the basics of what StructureWeb has for social media. I'm sorry. So our agenda for this training will basically cover creating your first social campaign. And once that's created, we're going to cover what the way we can manage social media posts. That includes creating one, as I just said, scheduling a post, as well as publishing and managing existing posts. That includes addition or deletion of said post. And lastly, we can cover how reporting for said posts work. Okay. You have any questions so far? I know I haven't talked that much, but just want to make sure if there's something you need me to cover or.
Nope, I think I'm good so far, Eduardo.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's head over to Structure Web. So this is basically the program manager scope of Structure Web. This is where you will be creating social media posts for your partners to have access to. And as you can see, this is the normal header. So we're going to want to go to tactics. Once we're here in tactics, I was already messing around with this. We're going to go to the social tab right here. And it'll show you to this page here. You can see some of the previous posts that have been made, but we're going to start from scratch. So you're going to want to click on New Social Campaign. And you can choose whichever social network you want to make that post for. I'm more of a Twitter guy, so let's go with Twitter. Okay, so this is the heading, the homepage for a post that's being created. So basically, it's just gonna ask us for some basic information regarding the post, such as a name, description. As you can see, some of these fields are required, as is instructed by this red asterisk right here. So basically, that just means that information has to be filled out in order for the post to be saved. It's also good for me to remind you that if this is the first time that you're creating a campaign for a specific social media platform, you will be taken to our authorization page. This is basically where you link your social media account to Structure Web. So, for example, I'm just gonna name this post as test and a description as testing. You can assign who can be in charge of this specific post. In this case, the account admin is already set, so we're just going to leave it as that. It's also good to know that you can choose to which campaign you want this post to belong to. And basically, this is a good thing to have different campaigns because campaigns basically just sort tactics into different topics. So basically, if you're running a campaign on a new product or a new branding and you wish to include social media for that specific campaign, you can do so right here in the creation process. So it's just basically a good way of organizing different social posts because they can get to be a lot at one point. So we're just gonna click on the testing campaign I have right here. And another thing to note is that if you wish this post to be available to partners right away, you would have to click on yes if you want to make this post available for the managed library. And if this program would have different programs, such as I don't know, right? In this program, we only have the program manager program, so that's why we're not seeing. There would be a drop-down menu in which you would basically select which partners you want this specific post to be available in their library. Following is just some attributes for which, when you're in the actual library, you can search for this post using different attributes. Or for example, in this testing account, I have business sizes and attribute language and products. So these are basically just filters to facilitate the searching process for this actual post. So I'm just gonna leave those as are and click save. So when I click save, this would be the time when you would be required to authorize your specific social media, because this is a testing account. It's already been done. So it's just good to remind users that this will actually happen. And what would happen basically is it'll just take you to a respective social media website. For example, in this case, it would just take you to a Twitter website, and it would ask you to enter your login credentials and to authorize your account. And after you do that, you can start posting from StructureWeb to Twitter. I don't know if you have any questions so far.
The only thing that I can think of, Eduardo, is so say I post, whatever I want to say here for the Twitter account or for the Twitter campaign. If I want to say the exact same thing to, say, Facebook and do a Facebook campaign, I would basically just have to do this process again, but just copy and paste into Facebook? Or is there a way that I could just say, I want these exact posts and authorize Facebook and Twitter at the same time? Does that make sense?
It does. I think you would have to authorize Facebook and Twitter at the same time, like individually. But there are ways for you to have like the same post. It's basically what I was gonna cover right now. You can see the import post right there. So basically, you need to authorize specific social media. In this case, Facebook and Twitter. They have to be authorized separately. And once they're authorized, you can have what a CSV or an Excel file, basically outline, and I can have that sent out to you, because I don't know the specific outline, but there's a specific outline you can follow to have like a text file with the posts you want. And you can just basically import those posts by following the import post button here. And it's just like a quick and easy way just to set up the post and just fire it out automatically without you having to actually type out or copy paste all the information all over again. But yeah,
cool.
You would have to authorize each specific social media individually. I think it's just a matter of not getting all convoluted. Sometimes posting on all three at the same time could turn out to be a lot of posts. So it's just, right. I think it's just an easier way to manage. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that makes sense. That's perfect.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so just quickly moving on. Okay, so this would be the creation and scheduling page for posts. So we've authorized our account and we're ready to begin scheduling posts. Scheduling posts is a really simple process. Basically, we have to make sure to click on the post tab to enter the content we want to post in the text field. And for example, this would be the actual tweet that will go out. So just for the training process, I'll just write test. It's also good to keep in mind that you can actually upload videos and images. You can do so. You can upload a video by clicking on the camcorder button right here, or you can upload an image just by clicking on the image library. You can have an in-house saved image library of all the images you've previously uploaded, or you can just basically choose to upload a new image from scratch. I have my trusty Batman logo here that I'll always use as a test. And you can see that the image is now ready to be posted. Once you have selected what you want the post to go live, you can just click, sorry, you need to also choose the date when you want the post to be actually posted. So you can do so by clicking on the calendar right here. You can choose the month, the time, and you can change time zones by clicking on the Eastern Standard Time right there. Also, you have the ability to choose whether or not partners or users can edit the date and time of the post to go, because sometimes partners have different time zones, and you selecting the time zone of the actual post can be early in the AM for some people, and then it would not be too popular with them to get a post at that time. Um, and you have the ability to display a brand header, which you can click on or off. So when we're all done selecting the information we want, we can just click Save and Publish Post. And you can see that the post has been scheduled successfully up here at the top. Also, it's good to keep in mind that all posts that have been scheduled successfully will appear as list of posts right here at the bottom. And you can see that all the posts are sorted. Well, I only have one post, but all posts will be sorted by date and status. And status basically means if it's scheduled or if it has already been posted or sent. If the post includes a video or an image, the thumbnails of the images or videos will be displayed along the post and the text. So basically, you can see here test and the Batman image right there. Also, let's say we made a mistake with the post we want. You have the ability to delete said post as long as it hasn't been posted. That, of course, if it's already been posted, I think it's too late for that. But as long as the post has not been posted, you have the ability to actually just click on the checkered box and just click delete, and the post will be deleted. The individual post will be deleted. Also, you have the ability to reschedule the post at any given time by clicking this little blue clock right here. And you can choose another date for the post to be sent out, and just remember to click update, and that would be that. I think we're pretty much coming to a close. I don't know if you have any other questions. I know I wasn't as clear as I could have been in the import post, but as I said, if you need any additional information for the actual outlining of the file, I can get that to you.
I don't think I have any questions as of present. Everything seems pretty clear.
Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward process. It used to be a lot more complicated than it is now. It's pretty user friendly now. One last thing I'd like to cover would be the reports, because we don't have any actual post sent out. You can see the actual reports, but basically, if we had a bunch of reports sent out, you could see which social posts are doing better than the others. And you can do so by time period, by the progress of the posts that have been sent out, and you can see which partner accounts have been interacting with said post or using said post more frequently than others. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers social media features for us today. I don't know if you have any additional questions.
Nope, I think I'm good.
Awesome. Just lastly, I just want to remind you that if you ever have any additional questions, or you need any additional help with some of the things that we covered today in this training, you can reach out to us by email at service@structureweb.com. You can call us at the phone number listed at the screen. We also have an online support center, which basically just outlines and details everything I just said right now in depth with pictures. It's really helpful for beginners in the platform. It's support.structureweb.com. And there we include product walkthroughs, and we have a 24/5 chat in which you can just reach out to us. And if I'm there, I can get in touch with you in real time and just walk you through any issues or troubles you might have.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome. I think that's gonna do it for us today. Like I said, if you have any additional questions, or need any additional help, you know where to reach us. and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thanks. You too, Eduardo. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.